I was watching that. World, I don't think it's exactly where yet.
We're excited. Second episode. Did overpay him, but if it means keeping him to me,
It's got to be Detroit. What do you mean?
The Guys Huddle.
I mean, he. This is another episode of the Guys Huddle. Here with us is, part of the original cast today. We got Vaughn videoing in from remote. How we doing today, Vaughn?
Pretty great. How about you guys?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just getting started here. We got Big Timmy. Shout out to Big Timmy for being on today. We appreciate you, buddy. Put in that real work effort.
Sometimes it's tough work just to walk, you know what I'm saying?
Nice to see you on a Monday show, Trey.
Yes,
it's
sir.
Nice to see, it's been some time. Before we get started here, first thing I want to do is give a shout out to our sponsor, Green Olive. We appreciate all the support. If you haven't yet, it's week 1 about to start. They will have Sunday night football. They will have the Monday night football. We're still getting word on the Thursday night football if they will have that. But make sure you stop in there on Monday night. Make sure you check out the specials Tuesdays also as well. You got some pizza specials going on. The Parmesan garlic wings are fire, so make sure you check those out as well. So great owners, great establishment. They've been doing a lot for the community, so make sure you go ahead and check them out there. Also, if you aren't following the page, but you're currently watching, if you could go to our page, hit that follow or like button. Greatly appreciate it. It helps us out tremendously. And also, if you're looking for t-shirts, make sure you hit us up. We got t-shirts in the making, so we're trying to get some pre-orders in. So give us a shout, give us a text if you know somebody that knows us, or if you want to message us. Just
Know somebody that knows us.
give us a message.
That's good.
First off, I want to start the show with some breaking news. This just in. Big Timmy broke his ankle.
I did not break my ankle, Joel.
For those you don't know, Big Timmy is not very great on his feet.
Hey, actually, I'm pretty good on my feet. You know.
Most
Just
definitely
like-
broke his ankle. It's
No,
most
I
definitely
didn't,
broke.
bro. If y'all gonna quit telling all these people that I broke my ankle, because then when I didn't, y'all gonna make me look like a little bitch.
But we're gonna go ahead and get started here today. This is what we call one of our NFL specials here. With the NFL just within less than 3 days, technically at past 8 o'clock now. We got Thursday night football coming up. We got a lot of predictions to talk about. We got division winners. We got seeding. We got championship games, Super Bowl predictions, winners of that. Award predictions as well, and potential player breakout years. So, we're gonna go ahead and start this off here with Mr. T Sizzle over there, Mr. Trey Riz, whatever the nicknames you all got for him. He's got a bunch as well with Big Timmy over there. He's got a list of nicknames. But we're gonna start with you.
Timmy!
We're gonna go over first. We're gonna go over our seeding first, but not the full predictions of the NFC games and stuff like that. We're gonna take our turns. We're gonna take some time with it, give some thought on each one of them, and we'll go first. I want to think we could do the NFC first. If that's cool with you, Trey.
Mm-hmm.
Down for whatever.
So I'll let you go ahead and go first.
What am I doing?
Gonna give your seeding.
Yeah, but the whole thing, you said we're not doing it all at once. So
No, as far as you'll
Everybody gonna do their number one seed, and then we're going back down.
3, 4,
man.
actually, we'll start with one. We'll go across if you'd rather do it that way. Who you have the first seed in NFC, then we'll do the second.
So what are we doing? Am
Hey,
I giving
Dylan,
my
I hear
whole
you.
thing right here?
Would you rather give your whole thing? Would you rather
Yeah.
go? Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got in the NFC. I have the Niners winning their division, first seed. I have the Eagles, second seed, winning their division. I changed my ways. I still think the other team is better, but I think the Saints' schedule is easier, so I have them winning the division.
Yeah,
as
boy.
third seed.
I knew you'd come around.
But I still have the Bears at the fourth seed winning their
shit.
division.
At least you're
wild
halfway
card-
there.
The wild card, I have the Cowboys in the top, the Seahawks in the middle, and the Lions at the bottom of the wild card in the NFC. Do I keep going or just seeding here?
We're just ending the seeding there.
So we're just doing division winners, or you named?
No, I did. That was
I
in
mean, that
order.
is division
I did
winners,
mine in order.
but
Okay,
with the
no
rest of the
problem.
seeding.
We're doing NFC.
Yeah, sorry, with NFC.
I have the 49ers with first seed. Sorry. That's a little jacked up there. And then I have I'm going to get a lot of blasts here. I always have to mix it up a little bit. I got the Cowboys at the 2 seed.
I knew he was going to say that.
That's not too far out for anybody. I have the Cowboys with the 2 seed. I know Zach don't even want to look at me right now. He said, I think you're a little crazy here. So it's the Saints. I'm just trying to think of who else. Then I'll have the Lions with the 3 seed. And then bringing up to the end would be the Saints with the 4 seed. Am I doing wild card too?
I did.
Yeah.
In order.
Okay, so
You got it.
in order. The first wild card is going to be the Eagles. The second wild card is going to be Seattle. And the very last wild card is going to go Carolina.
Carolina over Atlanta.
I just like their quarterback better.
Okay, so for the NFC, do you want to go next, Zach or Vaughn or whatever you want to call him today? Or do you want me-
You can go first.
Okay, I'll go. First, I have the 49ers at the number 1 seed. At the number 2 seed, I'm gonna have the Chicago Bears at the number 2 seed. Number 3 seed, I got the Dallas Cowboys. And then the number 4 seed, I'm going to have the Carolina Panthers. And number 5th seed, I'm going to have the Philadelphia Eagles. And the number 6 seed, I'm going to have the New York Giants. And then the number 7 seed, I'm going to have the Detroit Lions.
No Cowboys?
He had to be talking about
I had-
me because
I
I
had
said,
You
The-
had 3 teams?
Yeah, the Cowboys as the third or fourth seed down here.
How do you have the Cowboys?
"Are you crying because I put the Cowboys beating?"
Oh, I'm sorry.
Second seed. Just a little
No,
bit.
I have the Cowboys at the 3 seed. I
You're
have
just
the
gonna keep
Eagles at the
ignoring
5th.
Dylan, huh?
How can't I?
You had the Eagles at what?
The 5th seed.
God damn, never mind. I see what you did there. God damn. Who's the second seed?
The second seed.
What is he clipping?
The Bears.
Oh my god, this guy.
You said what?
Did y'all not miss? Did y'all miss that?
Yeah, and I couldn't hear you, so you just started talking like that.
I was reading something.
He must be talking. He must be talking to Ryan about. Dylan said he's clipping this. I'm not sure what he's
He
talking
said
about.
yes, I did. I believe in the Bears. I believe in the hype. Vaughn will go with you. Hopefully, it's an unbiased.
It's facts.
Oh boy! Don't
I
say
got
nothing.
I got
The
the
fucking
Eagles.
Bears,
I got
sir.
the Eagles as the first seed. I got the Niners as the second seed.
Why do you have the? Okay, I don't.
Why do I have the Eagles?
Just because he
You have the
fucked up,
hardest
don't mean
schedule.
he should get punished.
But go ahead.
Okay, just because we have the hardest schedule, don't mean they can't be the first seed.
No, that's why the Cowboys have the first seed, the second seed. So.
Still.
I got the Niners as the second seed.
Sure.
I got the Lions as the third seed. And then I got I want to say the Panthers as the fourth seed. And then wild card, I got the Saints, the Bears.
First wild card?
Huh?
The first wild card.
No, I got Cowboys, Saints, Bears. There you go.
Damn, Seattle falls off. Gino's not
Yep,
the
Seattle
not
falls
what he
off.
was after the first year.
Yeah, you put Cowboys way the fuck up
Better
there. So.
just step back.
Okay, so next for NFC, we'll have the NFC Championship game. Trey, we'll start with you.
Oh, I was waiting on this one. Okay, so my little note here, I did a little rundown. If things go the way I planned it and the way I did it here, Niners get the first round. The Eagles beat the Lions in the first round. I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins. Saints, Seahawks. I would assume the Seahawks, and then the Cowboys beat the Bears. That means the Seahawks lose to the Niners. The Cowboys beat the Eagles to go to the NFC Championship and lose to the Niners,
Well,
who go to the Super Bowl.
The Niners.
I got him, sure.
Beat the Cowboys
Oh man!
in the NFC Championship. Who beat the Eagles to get there? Watch for it.
So the Cowboys gonna beat the Eagles to get there.
Yeah, in the divisional.
Okay, so I have almost the same exact thing, except for I might get a little bit of likes, but I'm getting a lot of hate. Actually, the Cowboys are gonna do it this year.
Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl?
Yeah, they're gonna do it this year. They're going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
Flip
It's
that.
not their
Flip
year.
that, and
Stop
I'm
it.
gonna
Stop
put like
giving them
$100.
hope.
I bet I win a lot of money right now if I do that.
Stop giving them hope. It's not their year.
No, I didn't say Dak was gonna do it. You know, Dak's gonna get hurt for.
Oh, it's gonna be
come in.
Trey Lance is going to come in. You're a Trey Lance guy now?
49ers to go to the Super Bowl.
Look, I hope Dak gets hurt in the playoffs by the Eagles, just like they did Brock Purdy. But then Trey Lance steps up and spazzes. I hope that'd be great. Because you hurt their quarterback again, but they have somebody to back him up. Who the fuck was quarterback when Brock Purdy got hurt?
I want to say it was their
Buddy's
punter.
name. No, there was an actual backup quarterback.
Oh, there was an actual
Josh Johnson.
backup, wasn't
I
it?
thought that's who it was.
Then he got hurt, right?
Yeah, and then he got
Yeah.
hurt.
And then they were looking at McCaffrey as the.
And then Brock
Yep.
Purdy came back in the game.
Just to hand the ball off to McCaffrey.
Yeah, because they was like, well, I don't know how it could get any worse. Just
Yeah,
throw him back
because
in there, coach.
at least we got to make them think we're throwing the ball. If McCaffrey's catching it, well, they know we're not throwing it. They ran Debo quarterback, I want to say, too. That game was funny. What you got, Pat? Or Mariah? I almost called him my name.
I was.
So what you got, Trey?
I have the 49ers doing the deed this year. They're going to
Due
get it
diligence. What is
done.
owed?
49ers have came so close so many years since they went, versus Baltimore in the 2012 season.
Dylan, we appreciate the support.
What do you say?
I'm not even hitting the like button on the hot dog water hippo clock. Gooch shoes on the live stream.
I mean, you ignored like the last 7 comments. Yeah,
I know I pulled them up on the screen.
That's
Uh,
not enough effort.
I think the 49ers find a way to get it done. If Brock Purdy's the real deal, I don't really see a team stopping him, honestly. Not even the precious.
He did better than Justin Fields. And
Not even the precious Philadelphia Eagles.
You hear me?
What?
He did better than Justin Fields in just a half a season.
Yeah. What about you,
Hard on
Vaughn?
that team.
Do what?
It ain't hard on
I
them.
think
about
it's
you?
going to be the Eagles and the 49ers again.
Oh my god.
Why
Oh
aren't
my
you
God.
Mr. Stick to the book over here?
If the team wasn't so good, I would say something different. But
Bill is
we're a
going
good
to find you.
team.
Okay,
You can
so-
agree you guys took a step back, right?
I mean, in some places, yes, but we've made up for it just a tad bit with some of our rookies.
I mean,
I
he hasn't
hate
even.
that.
No,
Yeah,
you
there's
can't
no
say that.
way. You can't make up for Javon Hargrave with a rookie.
And you can't
Okay,
even
I
make up
know.
for anybody with a rookie who hasn't seen a first down of NFL.
Who else
playing
did they
time.
lose to? Didn't they lose somebody else?
CJ.
No, on the line.
CJ Garner Johnson.
On the
Zach.
line.
You didn't hear him tell me that a second ago?
CJ, of course.
I'm
is-
sure Dylan knows. Dylan, who'd they lose?
They kept
on
two
defense?
people for CJ, so that's okay, but that's still. a
They
big
lost
hit.
another defensive lineman. I
I
believe he
thought.
went to the Bears. I want to say.
I'm not sure. That doesn't sound familiar.
Um,
But yeah, like N'Kobe Dean, that's a rookie that went late for like he's not gonna be no stud year one. Not gonna have 10 picks. Not gonna lead the league like CJ was before he got hurt.
let's go AFC here. Big Timmy, we'll start with you.
So what now?
Going to AFC side. of
AFC?
things.
Okay, Colts have the ones. No, I'm just kidding.
Going
He said, go 2 blocks over. It'll take me a while to get home at this point. So, let's see here. I will go. I almost said the second seed first. Obviously, Kansas City is going to be. I mean, I think.
I wouldn't put that so obvious. I guess they don't play until December, really, man.
But normally in December they'll be playing at home.
I mean,
January.
yeah, you're right.
I'm gonna go Baltimore 1 seed, Kansas City the 2 seed, Jacksonville the 3 seed. That one hurt. That one hurt right here. And then, I thought you were looking at me crazy earlier. I was like, I don't know who's gonna win the other division.
Who?
Well, I said Kansas City.
Yeah.
And then I said Baltimore, Kansas City, Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
The last one's tough.
Yeah.
Jets. Jets will be the 4 seed. And then I'll have wild cards will be Bengals, Steelers, Bills.
Dang, so-
Maybe not in that order. Probably Bengals, Bills, Steelers. It's
All right.
tough in the AFC, man. And I didn't even hit on the Chargers or nobody.
All right, Trey, go ahead.
I'm gonna catch heat for this, but I got the Ravens first as well, and the Chiefs second, and the Jags third. I got the Dolphins winning the division in fourth. I got the Jets the
You ain't
first
catching
wild
too
card
much.
team.
Mhm.
I got the Broncos the second, and the Bengals the third.
Oh, no way. You did it.
I did
You
it.
fucking threw the Broncos in there.
I took Buffalo out the playoffs. I had
Dang on.
to.
Surprisingly enough, it'd be crazy if Josh.
Old
Look, this is the problem. This is the
Dable
problem.
means a lot more to the Bills than they thought, huh?
Look, this is the problem. This is what I realized looking at the schedules last night doing this. Those two divisions play each other. The Broncos and the Jets divisions. So the Jets division is already hard enough. Now they have to play the Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers, Raiders. That's a tough division
I'm
to
only
draw.
scared to verse 2 of those teams.
You
but
should be scared of all 4 of those teams.
not a chance.
The the
The Broncos literally have nobody to throw the ball to right now.
Jerry Jeudy is a dog still.
He's also
Frank
hurt.
Doolett, Cortland Sutton.
Courtland Sutton's the only healthy
Okay,
wide
sorry.
receiver they have.
Okay, yeah. Jerry Jeudy will be back when it's.
Where's Miami and the
Look.
Chargers?
I have Miami winning the division. Chargers lose because the Broncos have a flyer ass defense. But look, I see the Dolphins, barring injury, winning that division. The Jets are gotta compete. So the Bills fall off this year in my book. The Broncos beat them. I feel like their defense can hold.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, I feel like their defense can hold them.
Also, I agree, Dylan. Lamar Jackson and the Jeep have one thing in common. They're always breaking down.
Where do you think you got it?
Hey, listen. So I'm gonna go next here. I got Kansas City at the number 1.
Last but not least.
Number 2, I have the New York Jets coming in at number 2. Number 3, I got Baltimore. Number 4, I got the Jaguars. At the 5th seed, I got the Bengals. At the 6th seed, I have the Dolphins. And at the 7th seed, this was a tough one for me. But I just think
Don't say something that's gonna
the
make me
Bills are
jump.
close,er obviously. than
Don't
the
make me
Steelers
say
are.
something that's gonna jump out my chair because I really don't have the footing for it.
I got the Bills coming in. I think they get all. That's a team it's scary to see. As far as when they're clicking. Now, when they're not clicking, it's like terrible. But I think they round it out there. I think that's the best division in the football, realistically. So,
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing: the Ravens are not gonna win the division and be third seed.
you don't think so?
No, you have to win more games than that to win that division. You guys are gonna win more games than I think the Chiefs.
Vaughn,
If you were ready.
I don't know because you still said the Eagles were going to be the first seed in the NFC, so I'm not sure.
I got the first seed as the Jets. I got the second seed as the Kansas City Chiefs. I got the third seed as the Bengals. And I have the fourth seed as the Jaguars. I got the fifth seed as the Ravens. The sixth seed, the Bills. And the seventh seed as the Steelers.
God damn.
I don't think 3 teams from my division makes it this year.
If you think Joe Burrow's missing 4 games to start the season or whatever, and then the Bengals still win that division, they got to go on a heater.
Yeah,
They got to win like 12 straight and be 12-4 fast. Like,
and then they had to play us.
Yeah,
Like yesterday, they needed to be there.
yeah, bro. They're gonna have to rattle off at least like 6 or 8 straight games somewhere in there.
Guy Bird says that's why I think the season is going to go way different than how people think the AFC teams got to play each other. And there's always teams that are, or 2 that are overachievers. Broncos, Raiders, or Browns will make the postseason.
Yeah, Broncos. I'm telling you, bro. Their defense is too damn good. The Chargers are gonna fall out. Like they didn't. They made it last year. They're gonna fall out. I'm trying to think who else made it last year. I think the Bills are gonna fall out if the Dolphins don't get hurt because the Dolphins have such a good offense. Their defense is gonna stop you a little bit, and they're just gonna outscore you, in my opinion. The Jets gotta make it. They gotta squeeze in there somewhere. I think everybody's got the Jets in the postseason.
Dylan put his order on here for each other.
What's his?
We got the Chiefs, the Jets, the Bengals, the Jags, the Steelers, Bills, and Ravens. I just don't think 3 teams from my division make it this year. I mean, I'm glad
I feel like they can.
Not with how loaded the AFC is this year. There's not a chance.
Let me look at the Steelers schedule.
If
Did you even read Dylan's comments?
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Oh, my bad.
Doing. And then
We'll
for
be
the
higher,
NFC,
Jimmy.
he's got the Eagles in first. Like, yeah, how are you guys gonna come on here and
Go
promote
Birds.
have the hardest
Go
schedule and
Birds.
continue to put yourself first? I don't understand.
We're gonna prove we have the hardest schedule and still be the
It's
best.
Cowboys' years this year, you know.
No, you shut
go
up. Do
Cowboys.
not get these people hyped.
Yeah, Cowboys.
Y'all's here, y'all them boys.
Go boys.
Yeah, Eagles,
Go
Niners,
Birds.
Saints, Lions, Cowboys, Panthers, and Giants.
Boys over birds.
So you put.
No Seahawks is crazy.
I just want to make sure I understand this
I
correctly.
put Seattle on.
You have the Panthers making the playoffs, but not the Bears. That's
not even where you missed it.
The only thing he has going for I did look at the Bears schedule last night. It's tough. It's tough. It's not easy.
Oh, so you're saying I'm not gonna lose an eyebrow?
No.
He said, you're saying
Well, what's that bet? Who
Zach
wins?
was-
Is that on the division?
If the Lions win the division, or if the Lions have a better record than the Bears, I have to. I don't shave my eyebrow.
Zach was marked safe from losing an eyebrow.
All right, let's get to the playoffs.
Hey, look, our cousin's in there. He said Cowboys. You see that?
Zach, I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah, tell him.
But
No,
I'm
stop
not
it.
a
Yo, a
Cowboys
lot of our
fan.
cousins are freaking Cowboys fans. It's crazy.
No, see, Patrick's happy for the Cowboys fans. I feel horrible because I already know how they react to losses and to lose or right to the
Hey,
49ers right
my-
before the championship or the Super
My
Bowl.
new boss is a Cowboys fan, and I sent him this thing today. It was a TikTok. There's like a new, I'm just like indestructible like LED TV or some shit. And it showed a Cowboy fan at the end of the video after they showed the demo with his credit card, like, take my money.
so for the championship game for the AFC, I got the Jets.
Yep.
He's gonna say it.
He's gonna say it.
He's
the
gonna
He
say it.
better not say it if he's got the Jets.
And the Ravens.
No.
Oh,
Don't be spoiling your pick over there, Zach.
I have the Jets.
that's not who I have.
Ooh,
I say we know you have the Jets. You said that about 4
Yeah,
times.
I have the Jets for sure.
I'm just trying to make sure before I even say this if this is calculated possibly.
Don't intersect your seating here.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Hold on. So if I had the Jets. Okay, it's been a second since I checked out the seating, but I think I have the Jets and Kansas City, but I'm not for sure if that can
The
be possible
Jets and
depending on the
Kansas?
seating. Yeah,
Yeah, if your seating is correct, it could be.
yeah. We got some comments coming in. We got Dylan that says the Panthers offense is crazy. Y'all gonna see. Listen, it's crazy with
No, it's not.
with no, you didn't even let me finish it. You got old and older and young and young.
He said
What are you talking about? Oh yeah, never mind.
Adam Thielen is not a threat.
No,
What else did he say?
He said that the
he's got to be
Panthers
talking about
offense
Miles
crazy.
Sanders.
We got
He had to mention Jonathan Mingo and Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst, Adam Thielen, DJ Chark, the rookie quarterback.
Bro, the only good thing they
Bryce
have
Young.
going
Did you
for
forget his
them-
name?
Do they still have Tommy Trimble?
I don't know. We got Grandpa that says Kansas City will do good again.
Yeah.
You're not wrong there.
What you when
You're
you're
not
right? Yeah,
wrong.
what you when you're right?
We got Dylan says Jags versus Jets, Eagles versus Niners, Eagles and Jets Super Bowl. The Eagles aren't going back again, man.
He wants to lose to Aaron Rodgers.
Yes, they are
49ers
going back. It's
The
going to be the
49ers
Eagles and the
find a way
Jets.
to get it.
Okay,
done.
look, I'll tell you like this: they're not going to have the Eagles and the Chiefs back in the Super Bowl. And I'll also tell you
Not
like
the
this:
Chiefs, the Eagles and Jets.
I'm not going to bet against the Chiefs not going back to the Super Bowl. So yeah, the Eagles are going to have to miss out.
It's not going to be a rematch.
Look, I got
Eagles and Jets.
Cowboys gonna
Eagles
beat
and
them,
Jets.
I got the first round Chiefs beating the Bengals. Sorry, as a cookie crumbled that way. The Jags and Broncos play. I got the Jags winning that game. And in my shit, I got the Jets and Dolphins playing. I got the Jets winning that game. Then I got the Chiefs beating the Jags to go to the NFC Championship against the Jets, who beat the Ravens, and the Chiefs win.
The Chiefs and Jets for you too.
Yeah, and the Chiefs win to beat the Niners in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm
Patrick Mahomes going for 3.
going for a three-peat. That would be a three-peat. Just
No,
three
3
rings. I
rings.
don't know. I thought three-peat.
3 of them.
Okay, I got the Chiefs and the Jets in the AFC Championship.
No, bro, I'm telling you, the Phillies not going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's gonna be
that's
Jets and Philly.
Dylan's comment there.
Jets and
They're not
Philly.
going back. They're great, but something's gonna happen. Or
Oh my God.
if I had to bet, I'm betting on the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. Not betting on the Eagles. I bet on the Eagles last year, and look where that got me. Broke.
Look, Dylan agrees with me. You see that?
Yeah,
I bet he
yeah,
does. He's an Eagles fan.
Shut up, bro. People already think we're twins. Just stay the hell out of my
He
head.
said y'all going full blown emotions. Name a team that is more stacked than Philly from top. I don't gotta name a team that's more stacked, but I
mean,
you know what I
there's
can't name?
about 5 of them in the AFC. I
A
guess.
team that has a harder schedule.
We do have the hardest schedule. That's why we're going to show everybody that they can have the hardest schedule and still go back to Super Bowl.
More stacked top to bottom than the Eagles.
I think mine's going to be the Ravens and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. It's going to be a high-scoring game where Lamar Jackson drops the ball again, and the
You said
Chiefs
the
win Super Bowl.
Niners.
What?
I think it's
I don't think they're technically.
Yeah, no, I think the Chiefs make it
Hold
to
on.
the Super Bowl.
Hold
Sorry.
on. I don't think they're more stacked on offense.
By far.
I don't think so. How?
By far.
Oh, like the
Brandon Ayuk
Niners?
It's not. Okay,
and Devontae Smith.
Debo's not on the same level as AJ Brown.
No, but
Yeah,
he's
absolutely
good.
not.
They are both elite.
So I put them a step above.
Christian McCaffrey is shitting on
And
all the running backs
George
they have.
Yeah,
Kittle is
I'll
better
give
than
you that.
Walter.
George
You're not
Kittle
wrong.
is a step above Dallas.
I don't know.
Goedert.
I think Dallas
On his
Goedert's-
best day, George Kittle's a step better.
Okay, well, and then so
And the defense is.
And
I
the
don't
day is
think-
George Kittle's
defense
best
isn't
day.
even
I don't know Ayuk's numbers, so I can't speak on Ayuk. But
Ayuk's never had volume like
no, I get that.
a
But
wide receiver 2 should.
I'd
He
say
be hating on Devontae, though.
I'd say they're
He hates him.
Yeah,
I
you all
obviously
hate
they
on
just got rid of
Devontae.
their running back.
He hates him with a passion. I don't
So,
understand. He's from Bama. So
If
Yeah, that's
Swiss
why we
is-
got 4 open for a reason.
And they're all put together into superhero Megazord mode, bro, and they're still not Christian McCaffrey. Not even
We don't
close.
need-
They didn't lose a game with Christian McCaffrey.
They said we don't need him, but if they could have got him, they would have took him.
Oh, bro, they would be unstoppable.
Okay, I'll put
And the
this
defense,
example.
and what's really separating is the defense. The 49ers had a historical defense last year. Teams went 0-17 the week after they played them. I know that's going to be one of those coincidences, but at the week after you played the Niners, you lost. You lost. You got beat the fuck up all game long. You got beat up. They held teams low every game almost. They went out there, performed. They had a large turnover deficit, if I'm not mistaken. And they added a killer from Philly, Javon Hargrave.
They got hold on. So Dylan says that all Philly has to do is make the playoffs. The schedule doesn't
Make
the
us work,
postseason. But hold on, I would say if the Eagles, if the Eagles were in the AFC, they would not make the playoffs.
Ooh,
If what?
that's kind of
The Eagles
bold.
won
They'd
the
make it.
AFC.
It depends on
That's
what
a
division.
bold
They're against
statement.
the South. They make the
No,
playoffs.
that's not what I'm
Well,
saying.
let's not
Think
do
about
that.
Who we
it.
swapping
You
with?
obviously you have to get 4 division winners, right?
Who are we swapping them with? Because you got to swap.
I think they beat. I
Who do you
mean, if
wanna-
they're in Jacksonville's division, I think they can win that division.
You could swap them with a shit team. Like you could swap them with the Patriots. I think.
I thought you were gonna
Okay,
say the
well,
Colts.
let's put it
And they're
equally.
still beating. They're still winning that division.
They got the Cowboys, right? I mean, they're good during the regular.
They could trade the Bills spots and they'd make the playoffs
Yeah, definitely.
because they're better than the Bills, and I have them barely missing. They'd
I don't
probably
know.
if the Eagles were in that division, I'd change my whole take on the Dolphins because then they'd have to play the Eagles twice, and I think the Eagles could possibly win that division if not the Jets
You
would.
could put them in Baltimore's division.
If you swapped them in the Bengals or them in Baltimore,
You're gonna switch to them in the Bengals.
we're gonna give them a scrub team like the Browns or the Steelers.
So
I
hold
wouldn't
on.
even call the Steelers a scrub team at that point.
But
I say you switch them with the
in
Browns.
this ranking right now.
I was about to say, hold on.
in the what the teams we're talking about right now, they are scrubs.
That's an AFC.
The Eagles make the playoffs.
Put them in.
Yeah, I'd say
No. Switch them out for the Raiders.
in the toughest division in the AFC.
That is not the toughest division. In the
It
AFC.
would be with them.
Yeah,
The
Because they have
Patriots,
to Kansas City twice.
those are the Chargers, and that'd be the worst team in that division.
Also, I'm still going to
The
say
worst.
that they finished second in the division and make the wild card.
I don't know.
If
Even
they
if
did-
they finish third, they're
yeah,
making the
if they
wild
finish third, it'd be behind Kansas City and the Broncos, and they'd still make the wild.
I'm putting the Chargers over it.
Over them,
Yeah.
The team that lost
the Chargers,
You're counting the Chargers
Yeah,
out for some reason.
because they can't
That's
play
their coach,
17 games,
and their coach sucks.
Nah,
Yeah, I mean,
What do you got to say about that?
I'm looking at him. I'm deflecting
they just
that
got
question to him.
Justin Herbert, another weapon.
Who?
Quentin
rookie?
Johnson. Yeah. I mean, he's
You
not
got a
proven yet.
receiver-
You know what I thought he was
receiver
gonna
that's
say?
37 and a receiver that can't stay healthy.
Offensive coordinator they just got over there, the left Cowboys. I thought that's who he's about to say.
Kellen Moore.
Win.
Kellen
Oh,
Moore,
Kellen
yeah.
Moore, my bad.
Yeah, I thought that's who his new offensive weapon was going to be. Like, is it
Look, I put a couple futures in since we're talking about predictions. I put a little wager on the Jacksonville Jags to go undefeated in their division. That's why I think
That's not unrealistic.
You know he's gonna be upset when he
Hey,
loses
hey.
his money week 1 though.
Oh, yeah.
Look,
And
look.
when I get on this podcast after I go to the game, they better not win. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on that.
Trey's not gonna be
Hey, I
on
miss
there.
a lot of Mondays. That'll be a Monday I miss. I have
Mark it on the
Oh,
calendar.
fuck it, we're going live Sunday night. At that point, I gotta get it out there.
I sprinkled a little bit on any team to go 0-17 because I could see the Cardinals doing it, especially if they sit Murray all year.
Oh man.
Because look, I read this the other day. If Kyler Murray gets hurt this year and can't pass a physical by March, they owe him a lot of money on contract clauses if he can't pass a physical by March.
Oh no.
So what if we just don't let him play so he can pass a physical in March? He can't get hurt if he doesn't play.
Yeah.
And what if they just ride it out with Josh Dobbs or whatever and just say screw it because they have the Texans pick and they'll have their high pick. They can draft Caleb Williams and then they just move on from Kyler Murray and they don't have to pay him because they let him sit. So I could see them going 0-17. The only problem is, the other team I can see going 0-17? The Rams, and they have to play each other twice.
I don't.
Look at tiebreak games.
They both go 1-16. Both of them beat each other one time.
They could tie, and that still counts as a loss in the bracket.
You think so? No, it's
I don't know on the pace.
It's
pace
any
side.
team to go 0-17. The books would say, "Oh, that's 0-16 and 1." That's not the books.
Oh, mad I'd be at the books.
They'd find a way. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they get your ass. If they tie, you're not getting your money. I guarantee that.
I don't want to talk about all of them because you got awards on our description, right? We're gonna be talking about awards.
Yeah. Vaughn, I can't remember. Did you give your?
Playoffs?
No. Did he give it? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. So who do you have winning
I already said I got the Chiefs beating the Niners.
who
I
do you
said that.
have
I didn't
winning?
know
I got the Eagles beating the Jets.
In the case you didn't know, the only team that really beats Aaron Rodgers in the NFC is not named the Eagles.
it's the Niners. And occasionally the
So
Seahawks.
therefore, yeah, if he goes to the Super Bowl and he doesn't,
I think
if he goes to the Super Bowl and he doesn't play anybody from the NFC West,
the Jets have a
wrap.
stellar defense.
oh yeah,
Who you got,
their
Timmy?
defense is solid.
I don't think
Who do you got
The AFC.
in the Super Bowl?
Oh,
That's what we're talking about.
well, I said I had the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, then I had
The winner.
Cowboys.
That's what we're talking about.
That's a weird fucking.
He
Super
said
Bowl.
it's the boys this year. That's what he said.
Yeah, no chance they're gonna lose in the Super Bowl. Sorry, Cowboys. If you got to play Kansas City, let me change this up. Baltimore goes, not Kansas City, and then the Cowboys win.
You're so dumb.
I
We're
got
clipping everything he says this episode.
Oh, sorry.
Everything has been.
I got the
Off the
Jets
wall.
beating
Oh, I got a Tony Romo jersey. I'm gonna
I
put
got
it
the
up here. I don't
Jets.
like the Cowboys, but I got one.
Aaron Rodgers gets it done. I have the Jets
What?
beating the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
It's Aaron Rodgers' year.
You mean he had to go to the AFC to finally beat the 49ers?
Yeah, he just had to get there. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean?
Fine with me.
He got to the 49ers last
I'm saying he had to get
years,
to the game and then he could be.
and then they got him every time.
Look, all I need, Ryan, is your team to win the division because I put two different bets in for your team. They both pay out. Like I'd profit over $100 if your team wins the division, right? The Bengals should come in second, right? So I have Ravens, Bengals,
Unless
Steelers,
Deshaun
Browns.
Watson just comes out fucking blazing.
I got Ravens, Bengals,
Slay.
Steelers, Browns, and I got Ravens, Bengals, Browns, Steelers. So I don't care how the bottom two play out. As long as you guys win the division, y'all should pay me out this year.
What kind of bet?
Should.
I just put the exact division order bet, like AFC North division exact order.
How much do you win if you?
I put $20, like 10 on each, and they both pay out like 130.
So every one of them pay out 130, or you say you put two in?
I put two in.
Okay.
I can't win both; it's impossible.
No, right. I know.
So I put $20 in, 10 on each.
I thought you meant like.
No, I put all four. It has to finish in that exact order of one bet.
Right, but I thought you did 4 bets. Like Ravens go 1.
No.
That's what I thought you were saying. So we got everybody's Super Bowl predictions there for that, right? Correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're gonna go to awards. First, Trey, I'll start with you.
What award?
Offensive Player of the Year.
I didn't.
Oh, can I go first? Let me go first.
You know what, Vaughn? The floor is yours.
Don't say
Jamar
nothing.
Chase.
Okay. He didn't say nothing.
Okay,
Doing
that's-
what?
Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase. Mhm.
Offensive Player of the Year?
Offensive Player of the Year.
You think he'll do better than Justin Jefferson?
I think he will.
That's bold.
How many primetime games does Kirk have this year? 6?
Yeah, 6, but Kirk Cousins is not Justin Jefferson.
He's definitely not
Oh,
one.
but he's got
Even
to
if
catch
Kirk
that
makes
ball that
a
he
bad throw,
throws.
Justin Jefferson finds, ways to get shit done. Big Timmy.
I'll take a rain check. Let me think about that one for a minute.
Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go with it. Aaron Rodgers.
A quarterback?
Oh, no way. Quarterbacks only win MVP.
What you smoking? You need to share it if you're smoking something.
I think Aaron Rodgers is gonna have a tremendous year. I don't think he wins MVP just because other situations going on, but
Because of Patrick.
I think Aaron
Always
Rodgers.
my fault,
This is
man.
a statement year for Aaron Rodgers. Basically, a big excuse my language, but fuck you to Green Bay. He's still on the. I don't care what anybody says. He wants happy for Jordan Love, but this is like a statement year, like fuck you, I wasn't done, kind of thing. So
He wanted out.
I
didn't wanna
know,
get
but
rid
he
of
only
him.
wanted out after the whole Jordan Love situation. They had everything.
And he wanted out
Smooth.
because they drafted him instead of a first-round receiver.
I mean, would you not be pissed if you need wide receivers and they draft your replacement? That wouldn't make me happy.
We did that with you.
Huh?
You were the replacement once drafted.
Oh yeah.
I mean, seriously though,
What do you mean?
he was a replacement drafted for Favre. Like
He thought
Right.
you were talking, Ryan thought you were
Yeah, I thought you were talking
Ryan
about
thought
me.
you were really talking about him.
they
like, what
supposedly
You know who else they did that
called
to?
Aaron Rodgers before drafting a quarterback back then, and was like, "Hey, we're gonna draft a quarterback," unless you think some type of way about it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
I mean, yeah, but Favre was already.
he played 3 whole years there, did
Yeah.
he not? with him. So it's not like he felt threat. He won 2 MVPs with Jordan Love on the bench. I don't think that was a problem.
But just think about this. You couldn't have waited later to take a quarterback or did something different when you knew you needed wide receiver help.
We didn't. He won 2 MVPs with Devontae Adams. We didn't need wide receiver help until
Correct,
his
but
final
you
year.
needed a more
drafted
solid
2.
number 2. Potentially just to round out the wide receiver core. I mean, see what happens when you count one guy.
He wins MVPs.
Yes, I understand that. But did that take him any farther?
NFC Championship.
Yeah.
Fucking year in the divisional against Niners a couple times. Bucks once.
Trey, who do you got though?
I got Garrett Wilson. He had almost, if not 1,100, almost 1,100 yards last season and 4 touchdowns with Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, and Mike White. He's going to have 1,200, 1,300 yards, maybe 1,400 yards, and
It's a name I haven't heard in a while.
close if not over 10 touchdowns. 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns can win you Offensive Player of the Year.
Big Yimmy?
You say Big Yimmy?
Yeah.
I call him that.
Honestly, that's who I was gonna pick. I had thought about it for a long time.
You said
The second
I'll go with
person-
your answer.
No, not I swear, I was not telling him to stay on my mind, man.
He said, I'm with stupid.
I'm with stupid.
Nah, I would have pointed that way if that was the case.
So I'm with big head and stupid.
I mean, if I had to pick somebody that wasn't him, I don't even. Yeah, I don't. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley.
I could see that.
The fuck?
I just had to hit the button. Sorry.
The hell?
For what?
Never mind.
Me and Ryan thing.
No, I know.
So we got all the predictions here for that part. Next, we're gonna move to Defensive Player of the Year. I got yours truly, Micah Parsons. That man's gonna be a dog. I mean, already is a dog. There's not a whole lot of people stopping him. Jason Kelsey's gonna get manhandled.
By Micah Parsons.
He's getting older. Yeah.
Oh, the center?
Yeah.
Micah
Yeah,
Parsons.
this is Jason Kelsey's probably last year.
No, I know. I was just
Making sure.
making a joke.
Making sure.
I know they don't line up on the same part of the line.
Just making sure.
Fuck off. Go ahead there, Trey.
I want to make an underdog pick here because I don't want to pick one of the big 4 fucking edge rushers. Micah, Miles, TJ, Nick Bosa. If I had to go with my professional pick, I'd pick. I say this every year. Myles Garrett's going to break the sack record this year. I don't think he had him last year. I might have tweaked, but he's got Zadarius Smith this year on the other side of the line.
Yeah.
But I've said it since 2021, maybe 2020. Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett's going to break the sack record.
And if
he does that- If he does that, he's winning it. But I want to go with PS2. That's my pick.
What was for this one?
I want PS2 to win Defensive Player of the Year.
Am I the one that hasn't done Defensive Player of the Year yet?
Yep. Oh no, we're still waiting on. I think Vaughn's doing his.
We're still waiting on Jalen Carter over here.
Yeah.
Or-
Hey, Dylan, you win some, you lose some, buddy.
What would he? I legit. Oh my god! There's the
TJ Watt.
There's no chance.
What'd he say? Defensive Player of the Year, Jalen
Defensive
Carter?
rookie.
Jalen Carter.
He said
I didn't say Jalen Carter. I said
No,
TJ Watt.
Dylan.
Oh, you
Go
said
ahead.
Jalen Carter.
What do
Rookie
you
of the
think,
year.
Jason Hargrave?
Rookie of the year. That's the rookie of the year.
Yeah, he might win Rookie of the Year. I thought you said meant defensive.
No, but defensive, I say TJ Watt.
That's all, as long as he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm not trying to be biased about my team this time, guys.
Not trying to. He
Just
said
wait
this is
till
the
we get to
first team
MVP
he's
and rookie of the year.
not- Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong here, and it should probably be ill on my part here. There's a rookie of the year, and then there's not.
There's offensive and defensive. That's it.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, missing something there. Go ahead we're gonna go with yours first.
And if I'm not mistaken, am I tweeting? There's an NFC and AFC offensive and defensive player of the year, right?
I don't.
I don't think so. I think there's that of the week. They
Am I
usually
the
do
only one
things
that
like that.
hasn't picked my defensive
No, I'm
player of the
thinking
year?
there's not one in each.
I said,
I
am
think
the
it's
only
just a
one that
rookie of the year
Player of the year?
altogether.
No, it's an offensive rookie.
I
and
thought you already
defensive
did, my
rookie.
bad.
No, that's what I was asking. I was like, I don't know
Your defensive, Patrick.
if I missed something or not. My defensive player of the year. I want to say something biased, but I'm not going to. He's going.
Do not say the
He's
name.
going to win comeback player of the year. Chill out. So we'll go with Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, I believe that. That little blue button.
Bro, you don't think he win defensive player of the year?
PSQ, if anything, bro, is the best corner in the league, in my opinion.
So I really just must be trying to build the Cowboys up for all these fans on here today.
Man, you sure are. If I wouldn't be mistaken, I feel like you're a hidden Cowboys closet fan.
Only Eagles fans are in the closet, sir.
And then we'll go rookie of the year with you, Trey.
Which one?
Whichever one you want to go with first.
Offensive rookie of the year, Anthony Richardson.
I second that. For real this time.
Okay, my turn.
I gotta be biased somewhere.
Let's just go ahead and just make it a three-peat, guys.
Oh, you guys are all picking Anthony. I got Bijan Robinson.
I thought he was gonna say CJ Stroud. I was like, purple button.
Oh, whatever.
Jameer Gibbs is better than Bijan.
Bijan and Jalen Carter, and I'll put money on it. Man, you and Dylan must have had a conversation before we did this.
No, I swear to God, it's just like he's reading my mind. Because that's my
Bijan,
defensive
Bijan
rookie,
Carter,
is
my
Jalen
account.
Carter.
He said he wouldn't send me the invite, so I'm gonna talk through you.
He said we're booting them
Who do you have, right?
from my offensive.
Mm-hmm.
I just
For both.
The rookie?
Yeah, you said Anthony Richardson.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Zach making it a 3-peat.
No,
No, I picked Bijan Robinson, and then I
I was.
picked
I mean, I
Jalen
think
Carter.
he's gonna do great things, but I'm not picking him for.
Defensive rookie.
I think by the end of the year he could be wide receiver 1 in Baltimore. But I mean, that's just my prediction.
Jose Flowers.
Yeah, that's a how you go 3 inches and
Superfoods in Baltimore. They got some superfoods there. He got his knees done.
I'm sure somebody's gonna be dropping a link soon.
The height.
For all those out there, Ryan needs to know how to grow 3 inches. He was wondering, curious, if you know a way, if you know a guy or a girl. Ryan, no.
We're just gonna have the commercial break here, boys.
Defensive rookie.
No. Check the comments.
I can't. I'm on the defensive rookie.
Yeah.
I'll cry if I check the comments. Mine never work
He said,
anyway.
I'm just confused why you're supposed to ask his wife.
Oh,
Shit.
Okay, anyways, where were we at?
defensive rookie of the year, I think.
This is where I get to be biased and pick Lucas Van Ness.
Bruh. Okay, so Trey is now the spokesman for Big Timmy because every time he says something, that is already who
But if I had to go, I've been picking a lot of underdogs here, and I don't want to pick the top guys.
No, before you do that, I'm just go. I got Willie Anderson Jr.
You do?
Yeah.
Why?
I just think
Why?
It's going to be hard to do.
What?
Win defensive rookie of the year when you have the bottom 3 defense in the league because they lit up 695 yards a game.
I know, but
They have good stepping.
they show improvement. You know, on the report card where it says needs improvement.
They show it.
He's the needs improvement.
They did draft. Who else did they draft at corner?
No,
Didn't they draft a corner?
they went.
No, the last year they have Stingley, they have Petrie, and they have Anderson. That's a decent what?
Can we get those names? Can we run those names?
Also,
Stingley, Petrie.
Sound like we're starting Pokemon here.
all together.
I
now.
choose you.
It's the new starter trio for the new region.
What is his name? I'm not gonna think it. Alabama safety. That's
Brian
the
Branch.
Patriots. That's who's going.
He plays for the Lions, but okay.
Why I think
I'm thinking this is who I want.
Wait,
to
he
try
went to the
underdog though.
Lions?
Yeah.
I really thought the Patriots got him for some reason.
The Patriots rookie Christian Gonzalez at corner
Yes,
is who I
Speedy
think.
Gonzalez.
Because look, this is
He's
my
a good
thing.
pick, yeah.
Look at the 3 teams in his division. They're gonna be throwing the ball all over the fucking field. If he can just clamp up, bro, he could easily win defensive rookie of the year for just not allowing pass yards because he's in a pass happy division.
If I was gonna pick a defensive rookie of the year on the Eagles, it'd be the linebacker, not Jalen Carter.
Dylan's comment
Edge rusher
says,
Nolan.
Yeah, Nolan Smith.
Eagles
Nolan
D
Smith.
line is so stacked they can't double Jalen Carter. I'm not even being biased. He's going insane just like I did with my my 3 is making my 4 children.
Part of the baby making club.
Dude, I just don't think their D line is that good. Like
I thought this was-
you don't have to until he shows otherwise. You don't have to double Jalen Carter. Like, bro, they're acting like he's gonna come in Aaron Donald level. Nolan
He's
Smith on
gonna
the
come
other
in
side.
Aaron Donald level.
Nolan
Come in
Smith,
at Ryan Yeakel level. It should be good.
Oh
Nolan
my
Smith's
god.
gonna be on the other side getting doubled. I bet because you usually guard the edges, if anything, unless you're running up the middle, and then you got the best
I heard that about him.
best tackles on your team blocking fucking Hassan Reddick.
Oh, boys, this has been an interesting episode.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Defensive Rookie of the Year for me is Joey Porter Jr. I
I
think
love how Trey giggled.
Hit the blue button.
Which one?
Not that one.
Why the hell would you hit that blue
he said
button?
hit the blue button.
He said now for a commercial break.
Brought to you by.
Snickers.
Oh, why do you think that's such a bad pick? I don't think that's terrible.
Well, for one, let's go to the books and see how much
Oh
money
man.
you would win betting that right now.
Yeah. One reason I say that is because Pittsburgh could use some help on their pass defense.
How much are you putting on it? How much money are we putting on that?
I'm not betting anything on it.
If you put $10 on it, you'd win 300. That's your chances of him winning.
I'll take it. I could lose
Oh, I
$10.
forgot they had Fletcher Cox.
Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat.
Brendan Graham's like 60.
Yeah, he was with him when they won the Super Bowl last time. Well, actually, when the only time they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, burn. All right, let's.
Ryan, I can't believe you hit that button.
What's your rookie prediction? There,
Who?
Mr.
He only knows 2 of them.
You-
The 2
I already
ones-
said my two.
Well, I didn't hear.
No, you're 1. There's not 2.
My
You're
my
a rook-
defensive one was Jalen Carter.
Your rookie defense.
What?
Yes.
To tell you, he only knows the Eagles one. So
I think we're gonna. Have
I
to
picked
limit
Rashawn
Vaughn-
Robinson as my offensive rookie.
I think we're gonna have to limit
Rashawn
Vaughn's screen time, guys. He always gives us these crazy biased answers.
he said, Brandon Graham had 10 sacks at 60. At 60, jeez.
Yeah, and they had the sack leader getting doubled every time, and they had fucking a better person on the interior with Javon Hargrave
yeah.
getting doubled, if anything. Like, they lost him, bro. That's
All right, Big Timmy, and you got yours correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So we got those, and then now we got MVPs.
I thought we were gonna say-
Vaughn, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Lamar Jackson.
Jalen Hurts.
You know what really hurts?
Vaughn, I'm just gonna
Listen
stop
to
asking
you. Talk about the damn Eagles. I'm about.
Like, I get you guys
Go
are
Birds.
good, but
Go Birds.
Trey,
Jalen Hurts' foot's gonna look a lot like mine. Actually, worse.
Yeah, yours is awfully swollen right now.
I bet on it.
Mine's looking better.
Okay, I bet on this.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with Trevor
Man,
Lawrence.
when there's not light on it,
I
we're
like
good.
the pick. I like the pick.
I bet Trevor Lawrence, dark horse MVP,
Oh,
because they're going to win a lot of games. He's going to.
yeah. I think Lamar's gonna come back with vengeance and get it again.
That'd be insane. He'd have to throw up numbers and win a lot of games.
If Odell and
Not
him
get
stay
hurt.
healthy, he's got a chance
Um,
to do it though. It's not super insane if they all stay healthy.
Vaughn, I'm like
The insane
you.
part is them staying healthy.
I'm gonna give you my educated approach here. Lamar won MVP with
Oh, so you're picking
Willie
Lamar?
Snead, Miles Boykin, Hollywood Brown, and a young Mark Andrews. Not that he's old right now.
Yeah,
That's
he has
just
to
this
be
one.
young Mark Andrews.
I mean,
do anything
he-
to credit him.
He was still great, you know what I'm saying? But and now he has Odell Beckham Jr. Healthy,
I gotta
presumably.
change my answer. I can't have the
Yeah.
same answer.
You got rookie with Zay Flowers. He's
I
not
have the
proven
same-
yet. So you can't really count him.
Answer is right.
You got Rashad Bateman coming back healthy. Obviously, Mark Andrews. You got we signed Nelson Aguilar. If he had 700 yards last season, I wasn't a fan of the signing, but he is on the team. And you also got Tylen Wallace. Most weapons Lamar has ever had.
Can you say the last one again?
Got a healthy J.K. Dobbins and a healthy Gus Edwards.
Like the knockoff edition of Mike Wallace or something. I don't know.
So that's my prediction for MVP. I think it's a comeback season for Lamar as far as revenge. So given that we healthy, I got
Revenge because his
as
team didn't want to pay him money, or is he really getting revenge for at this point?
Big Timmy, you was just saying Lamar was winning before you heard my answer.
Oh, I don't know. I just want to know what his revenge tour consists of.
All the haters.
Gotcha. But yeah, no, I'm not going to change it. But yeah, I think Lamar's going to win this year. Corey Edwards say Jay Herbo.
Justin Herbert. I forgot he's a Chargers fan. I'm sorry.
I think that's what he's talking about.
If Keenan Allen and Mike Williams could ever be on the field at the same time, I think he got a good shot at it.
Yeah, no, I got that TCU receiver though.
Quentin Johnson. Yeah, I'm excited for
I
him.
bet you draft him every single fantasy league.
Man, pause real quick. Can we like segue into college? Did anybody watch any college games this weekend?
I
Oh
wouldn't
my
say- I don't know
god!
about games. I watch people play football.
Can we talk about how Colorado
Oh yeah, that was my favorite game. I watched the whole entire
Beat
game.
Colorado
TCU.
had 4 starting wide receivers with over 100 yards?
I put Shador Sanders to win Heisman
He said after game
as
one.
a super underdog, dude. Caleb Williams supposedly has it unlocked. I'm not as impressed. I mean, he's a dog, but Shador Sanders, bro, what the
Bro, I went fuck.
I believe they
Remember,
said,
dude,
I don't know.
Madden shit, bro.
And
TCU
Hunter.
TCU was just in the natty. They were just in the championship, bro. That's insane.
And what's his
I know.
receiver's name that came over with him? His last name is Hunter, I think. Bro's playing both sides of the ball.
He
I
didn't.
mean, a
come-
lot of the teams played really
I
well.
thought he
like,
did.
a lot
he
of
was
the
in high
teams.
school last year.
Oh well, he's playing offense and defense. So
Also, I want to give a shout
I'm
out
not
to,
mistaken.
I think he came over.
Coach
from,
Prime Time, Deion Sanders, about his captain patches. Do you guys see that?
Yeah, dogs and leaders.
Yeah, that is the coolest thing I think I've seen in a while.
That's awesome.
He said we kept the receipts. They're gonna be crazy this year, guys. Like
Yeah.
anything he's behind, I back it. I mean, not that I have to, but everybody's seeing he's not just the bring the guy in because he's got money kind of guy. He actually performs, gets the results. I mean, we've seen that at Jackson State. So, is that any surprise to anybody?
There's
No.
a lot of people that were surprised by it. I mean, I don't know if there's any particularly in this room, but
Can we talk about Oklahoma smacking the dog shit?
Bro, you think that? I don't think you've seen the rest of the week.
Oregon.
Yeah, bro. Look, I'm gonna just go through some of the blowouts. This was one of the most blowout week ones I've seen in a while.
Yes, it
Arizona
was.
138-3. New Mexico State 158-21. I'm not gonna go. There was a bunch of 20s, but I'm gonna go over like huge.
72
Alabama. I watched this game. Alabama 56-7. I left close to halftime. I turned it on. It was 14-0. I'm texting, looking up. Not exaggerating. 5 minutes goes by max, and they had scored 2 touchdowns. Like nothing. Like when I turned it on, they had the ball scored in 30 seconds.
It's
of me
like
turning
the Tennessee and Virginia game.
this.
Oregon put up 81.
Yeah, bro, I'm going through them right
saying.
now. Memphis won 56-14. Texas A&M won 52-10. Kansas State won 45-0. Southern Miss won 40-14. Vanderbilt won 47-13. Washington State won 50-24. USC won 66-14.
Yeah.
I'm looking for the Oregon game. Syracuse won 65-0. Cincinnati won 66-13. Washington won 56-19. Auburn won 59-14. Notre Dame won 56-3. Oregon won 81-7. Insane. There was so many one. Ole Miss was who we were
You-
talking about. No,
You
Ole Miss.
forgot Tennessee.
I haven't been there yet. I don't think.
They went 49-13.
Oh yeah, I probably.
Shout
said
out
that.
to Dylan for the stars. We appreciate it, man.
Ole Miss won 73-7.
So many high scoring games.
Hold on.
Just
Question:
this-
Did you see? Is it Tennessee's
around.
quarterback? I can't remember his name. Did y'all see that nasty stiff arm? It was
Yes.
Tennessee. Why can I not think of his name?
No, no.
Fuck. I have to pull the video up. Here. Let's see. I'm gonna pull it up here.
Milton.
Duke's
Milton's his
Clemson
name.
right now.
Milton's his name.
Milton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did see that. I didn't see the
I
stiff
watched
arm.
that. I watched that game live. That's Tennessee's. Who's your all's favorite college teams?
Look at this. Colorado.
Oh, there's Timmy's pick. Trey.
Bro, just like
Alabama.
literally pushes him like over. Like that wasn't like a Derrick Henry stiff arm, but that was not like a let me throw you out the way. It was let me like go straight through you stiff arm. Like
We
Yeah,
appreciate it, Dylan. Ryan's not ever paying attention.
No,
But
he said it. He shouted.
no, that's a different thing.
Clemson's down 7-21. They're a 9th ranked team to Duke with like 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Sorry.
I'm actually this is gonna sound crazy. I'm super excited for college football this year.
Me too.
You're finally gonna watch more than 5 minutes
Yeah.
or highlights on.
The 5 minutes of the last championship game.
Did you guys see about Juju's knee?
No.
They say Juju's knee is reportedly amiss and could explode at any moment.
Oh shit.
And he signed a 3-year, $33 million deal with the Patriots.
Did y'all see that Cooper Kupp doesn't have an ETA on his return?
Yeah, that's why I didn't draft him in that one league. And everybody else did. Goofies.
Did you guys see Michigan running back that came back and how well he did?
What's his name?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't have a name.
It's not Blake Corum, is it?
Are you showing the recording of it? No, I don't think anything has any on that stiff arm. That was pretty insane. You can tell
It's not Blake Corum, is it, Zach?
he'd be able to tell you, except every time he doesn't realize when he goes off the main screen for StreamYard.
I think it is Blake Corum.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, I think because
Where's
they talked about him
ACL?
coming back and he did pretty decent. It seemed like in that game. I'm gonna make sure I'm right.
They won 30-3. And Blake Corum had 73 yards and a touchdown.
Oh well, guys, that about wraps us up for our Monday night episode.
Wait,
here.
hold on. We didn't go over Coach of the Year,
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
Doug Peterson.
Doug Peterson. I was
Oh,
already
look.
gonna say that. Stay out of my
Along with
head.
Look, I had a combined
Doug.
bet for Doug Peterson to win Coach of the Year and Trevor Lawrence to win MVP. Let me see. Let me find it. Trevor Lawrence to win MVP and Doug Peterson to win Coach of the Year. $5 for 1,000. So might as well,
I got
If
Doug
that
Peterson
happens,
as coach
just
of the year,
know.
though.
Huh?
I do have Doug Peterson as coach of the year.
Oh, I thought he didn't think.
He
They're going to
know-
win 10 plus.
The only reason he has Doug Peterson as coach of the year because he used to coach the Eagles.
Yeah, I goofed earlier in my standings and didn't realize it, but I have the Chiefs at the 2 seed. I got the Jags at the 2 seed. Maybe the 1 seed.
I got Colts head coach Shane Steichen as coach of the year. I think he potentially
You got to win more than 5-6 games.
I potentially it could happen.
We went over this last podcast.
Hey, they're growing on you. I appreciate it.
I think
Delayed
that
reaction.
they
Me?
can do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I thought you said
Y'all come
Cowboys.
back, do a comeback. Comeback play of the year. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I was going
Yeah, Shaq Leonard.
Listen. I went to gamble on comeback player of the year because I thought I had a lock. Every player, you go to MVP right now and vote on the MVP, defensive player, offensive player of the year. The highest favored player to win is like plus 300 to 500. DeMar Hamlin is minus 425 to win comeback player of the year.
But hold on, hear me out.
Hear him out.
No.
Now I'm gonna catch some heat for this.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
know, we're
Okay, then
gonna
we agree.
cancel.
Then we agree. You have to be good. to
Yeah,
win the
yeah.
award.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I
you have to be good.
It's
You
a
can't
crazy
suck.
situation, but
But you can't be a third stringer and win an award.
he wasn't
because-
even supposed to be on the roster.
And it's like, yeah, I get it. Dude, it's comeback player of the year. It means you came back from something and did well. You didn't just, if that was the case, bro, then if Terrell Owens came back and averaged 2 catches a game, but he played, then he wins comeback player of the year. That's goofy.
Yeah.
Same thing with Ryan. At least Ryan Fitzpatrick won a game. Or was it Ryan Fitzpatrick?
When
Who was it? The Redskins quarterback broke his leg. Like Alex Smith won.
Alex Smith.
At least he won a game, didn't he? He won a game with Washington that year. Like I get he wasn't good, but that award's washed up for that. I don't like that. It should be whoever, like a Jonathan Taylor situation, where you have an off year and then spaz the next year. I'm trying to like if Russell Wilson throws for 4,500 yards this year. He should be a strong candidate for comeback player of the year. Brees Hall should be a strong comeback for
Dylan says
DeMar Hamlin should not, and I took Calvin Ridley. That's my pick. Year and a half off of football, he's gonna have 1,000 yards.
I'd love for it to be Mechie.
Yeah, see, that's a player that like had cancer, beat cancer, and he could be something. He could have 500 to 800 yards a season. Now, if DeMar Hamlin comes out there and gets 4 or 5 picks and has a pass deflection or two and some tackles, solo
I could see
tackles
that
to save,
being.
then I can understand because that's you went from not being on a roster, passing away on the field, and then coming back and having 4 or 5 picks. You know that. But then, bro, if you go out there and you don't have any good stats and everything's bad, then you're third string on the Bills again. Then what are you coming back to do? What'd you come back to do? Sit and play?
Right.
You don't do anything productive. You don't have massive numbers. If Brees Hall runs for 1,000 yards this year and DeMar Hamlin wins comeback player of the year with no stats, I'd be upset.
Right.
If Russell Wilson makes the playoffs, he should be in consideration. If trying to think of other, if Shaq Leonard is a top 3 linebacker like he was, bro, that's comeback.
That's what
player
I'm
of the year
saying.
this year.
That's why. I picked him.
So like, go ahead. Could
I don't know why you think that's.
If
a huge
Odell has
jump.
1,000 yards, bro, he should be up there.
say Odell could? Yeah, I was going to say that's.
I'm trying to think of a bunch. If Aaron Rodgers wins like
Super
10,
Bowl.
10, 12 games, he should be in comeback player of the year. You went
Yeah.
from 2 MVPs to a down in the dirt year. What did you do? You came back.
Vaughn, who do you got for yours?
Comeback player of the year?
Yeah. Or your
Lamar Jackson.
comeback player of the year. Okay. I can't tell if that was a shot at Lamar or if that was like a
He was out half the season, correct? I mean, it would
not half, no. So not correct.
eight,
It's like
well,
8 games.
eight. Yeah, 8
Almost
games.
Um
I mean, technically 9 games you count the
I got
playoffs,
Deshaun
right?
Watson. Deshaun Watson for comeback.
This
player
is
of
the
year.
list. DeMar Hamlin. Look, I'm just going to tell you a normal list. Patrick Mahomes is the favorite for MVP at plus 600, and the next best is plus 700. Close race.
Who's that?
Right? Josh Allen. Comeback player of the year, DeMar Hamlin is minus 350, and the next best is Tua at plus 2,000.
I was gonna name Tua, but like
Lamar Jackson's 4th, though, behind John Mechie.
Yeah.
And then Russell Wilson, Brees Hall, Cooper Kupp would be a good one. TJ Watt, he got hurt last year, but damn. Javonte Williams is another good one. Matt Stafford, if Matt Stafford has a spaz year, he should definitely win it. If Matt Stafford, of all players in the league, if all of them have a spaz year, you should give it to Matt Stafford because he was hurt and nothing after you went from Super Bowl to drought.
although this is how when you win the Super Bowl, the Chiefs and the Patriots are the exceptions. But I feel like when you win the Super Bowl, I feel like your team just goes from here and then falls straight on their face.
Super Bowl hangover, or they went 2 all in. That's how you know teams aren't well built. They just win a year. The Chiefs are well built. They built around what they had.
Hey, Timmy, who you got?
Shaq.
Jack Leonard. Oh,
You think if you went around the
that.
table, I was going to change my answer?
I didn't know if he was being for real or not. I didn't know. Like if you were joking.
Does that sound outlandish if he comes back and does good?
No. I was just asking.
I just want to be. Well, what are we at?
Huh?
Are we like running over? What are we at?
No, you're good. Go ahead. I mean,
We're doing predictions. Let's do lower ends, dude. I think the Cardinals are going to be bottom 3 teams, in my opinion. Cardinals, Rams, Texans.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, bottom of the league.
I literally-
Well, that
I
doesn't
got-
ever
I
get
got-
talked about as bottom of the league. But I remember when we were doing it, we were talking, and Gene said it. He said the Cardinals and Rams had talent. They are so bad. Like every day, I think about that. Like how bad the Cardinals and Rams are. Like we're really going to see them race.
The only team that can give him a run for their money is Tampa.
Tampa's got
Yeah.
a good.
I know, but I'm saying
Tampa's
Baker
a
can
quarterback
fucking
away
go
from
well.
being in contention. Again.
They're also a quarterback away from going on 17.
They need a really good quarterback right now because their defense is aging.
I mean,
fast.
it's not.
A lot of their people.
They need
But they could still make the
right now.
playoffs in the NFC.
Yeah.
if they had a good
But, like,
quarterback.
If Kyler Murray doesn't play, the Cardinals are the worst team in the league. And the Rams, bro, I watch a lot of YouTube and I watch a lot of like actual football YouTube. And then I watch like Madden YouTube. People do like rebuilds or let's really look into this team. Bro, the Rams are awful outside of Aaron Donald and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah,
Awful at every position almost.
I honestly can't agree with you more on the teams there. I don't really think they're. I mean, next best close I could see that is like
Anybody in the NFC South? Just
The-
flip a coin.
The Redskins.
I think they'll be decent.
I think they'll be
I think
decent.
they'll be
but
decent. They were decent last year. I think Hal's gonna have a hell of a year.
Not a hell of a year.
Redskins.
That's an odd thing to say as an Eagles fan.
I'd take the
Yeah, I
Vikings
know.
to be a bottom 5 team. I think they could be that bad to bottom 5 it.
I don't think
Vikings,
they'll be a
absolutely.
bottom 5 team.
Bro, their defense is atrocious. One injury, heaven forbid, or even just Kirk
I mean,
Cousins.
given injuries, yeah.
But even like, what if Kirk Cousins just has a bad year?
He could, yeah, but Kirk
Justin
Cousins.
Jefferson only averages
Kirk
60
Cousins
yards.
usually-
He has 6 of his games are primetime games. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm saying, bro. What it could come down to just winning and losing close games. They could
Right,
still
you're
do
not wrong.
good, and I could see them losing 12 games,
Yeah.
go 5-12, just because their defense is bad. They play a lot of good teams. They play a lot of primetime games. If Kirk has a bad game, they don't have Dalvin Cook to lean on. They don't have a defense to lean on. It's all
Right.
bad over there.
Oh, Madison's a dog, though. Don't forget
I
about that.
disagree. I gotta
Vaughn,
see it.
who's your bottom tier teams?
I agreed with Trey. The Cardinals, the Rams, and the Texans.
Gotcha. Well, I think that's agreement on everybody there.
Not
I was
quite.
already thinking it.
Go ahead, Big Timmy.
I have the Texans, Cardinals, so we're close. It's gonna be somebody else. I think it'll be the Rams. I think the Rams are gonna be pretty decent. I think Matt is gonna come back and do something. As long as Cooper Kupp doesn't get hurt.
Cup's already hurt.
How long is he out for? I
He
thought
has
he's
a point.
questionable.
And
He's
he has
out.
no return ETA there,
Yeah,
Patrick.
he is.
No, he's out till further
Yeah,
notice.
okay, well,
Out
never
week
mind.
one.
Never mind. We all agree.
Yeah,
we all agree.
Rams are bad.
I was gonna catch smoke and say the Bears, but
Heard that. Well, you guys have anything else you want to add in before we? No. I think that wraps up today. We appreciate it, guys, for y'all sticking around, watching with us. Don't forget, we'd like to thank our sponsor, the Green Olive Pub. Make sure you go check them out on Mondays. They got great food. It's a great time, great owners. It's a good environment to be around if you're gonna watch some football, have some beers with the boys, or
You always
whoever.
see somebody at the island.
Oh, always, and it's always a good time. They got the bowling machine. They got the touch tunes jukebox. They got some pull tabs.
Patio out back, bro.
Patio, yep.
Took
They
me a
usually have a
while.
lot of live entertainment. They got an event coming up too. We're getting some more information on that. So,
We'll probably be down there a bunch, man. You see us.
yes, sir. Well, we appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.
Yes, have a good night.